Hey guys, welcome back. We are back again for another video. What we've got for you today is the team of the season so far. So, team of the so far season, you know?
TOTSSF.
Yeah, that's something like that. Anyway, so we've just played Crystal Palace.
Yep.
28 match days in, so we've got 10 games left. So it's about 2/3 of the way, maybe a bit further than 2/3 of the way through the season.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of content that we got for you guys today.
Yeah.
Just, I'm still away for the moment.
He's somewhere in like Bulgaria or
So depending on when I'm fighting wars in Ukraine right now. But too soon. Depends when we really release it. Some of these players could have absolute stinkers for the next couple of weeks and they don't deserve to make it, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Do you want to kick us off in the GK position?
So
I'm not sure how similar do you reckon ours are going to be.
Wait, so what formation have you gone? Just out of interest?
I've gone just a 4-4-2. But instead of left midfield, right midfield, I've gone for left wing, right wing. 2 strikers. I did want to put another striker in the other one.
All right. Well, I went for a 4-3-3
placeholder, so.
Because it's the universal formation.
Yep, fair.
Well,
Johan Cruyff universalised it.
Exactly. Well, one position that we know both of us have
is the goalkeeper.
We
both have a goalkeeper.
We do both have a goalkeeper.
Yep.
And what is your goalkeeper?
Mine's Nick Pope. He was for the most part of the season. Ramsdale's now caught him.
Yep.
But he had the most clean sheets, and they've conceded the least amount of goals.
Yeah.
It only made sense for me. He's been really good in a solid Newcastle back line, so I had to whack him in there. Yeah. Anyway, who'd you go?
No. Well, I went for his competitive clean sheet.
Jack Butland.
The other player who's also got the same amount of clean sheets as him in Aaron Ramsdale, as you said.
As a Razza.
Obviously Arsenal player. But I don't know. I just think, well, this is team of the season so far. So me saying this probably isn't fair, but I think Ramsdale will end up having more clean sheets than Pope.
Okay, yeah.
But, I mean, Pope, yes.
Pope, yes.
It's between the two of them.
Yeah.
And I think it's not even close after that.
Yeah. Look, De Gea is next on clean sheets.
Yeah.
And,
he's also just a bit average.
Yeah, he's very one-dimensional sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yeah, fair enough. I think those are the two options, really. Well, let's move swiftly on then and get into... well, you've got a right back.
I got Taylor Swift at right back. Basically, just live. When she's live, no.
Anyway.
In my right back position, I have Kieran Trippier.
Yeah.
And this is where I start to say, you know what, Newcastle, fair enough. Defensively, you've been quality this season.
Yep. I also have Kieran Trippier.
Yeah.
And that's for the same reason as I was looking at expected assists per 90, and he was like second.
Yeah.
And he's just been, he's been part of, again, the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
So.
No, he's very quality. Obviously, he's got that threat from free kicks as well.
Yep.
The attacking threat as well as defensively, what he brings, I think he just is perfect. And as a signing from Newcastle's perspective, he was amazing.
Yep.
And it essentially exactly what they needed.
Yes.
All right. Right centre back.
You see, this is where it gets weird because I picked 2 left-footed centre backs.
So did I.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start with Martinez. Lissandro Martinez.
Not Emmy.
I was about to say Lautaro.
Emmy's, yeah. You did that last time, didn't you? Emmy Martinez.
Lissandro Martinez at right centre-back. I think, as much as we like to meme him, there's that picture of him running away from Salah, getting scared of Salah. But
at the start of the season,
I think he's been really pretty good, hey? Yeah. Like, I don't want to call him the butcher because I think that's a bit too far. I think United fans like to edit blood on his face.
I don't know how you can call someone who's like 5'6" a butcher.
Yeah, there's no height requirements to be a butcher.
No, there's no height requirements, but you know what? There's nothing threatening about someone who's 5'6".
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
And look, he's won the World Cup throughout the season. Not that relates to Premier League,
but fair.
And he's been really good, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Who'd you go?
I'm going to continue on with my praises that I sing for Newcastle defensively this season.
I knew it.
And I am going to go Fabian Schär.
I knew it.
I believe he's their left centre back.
I knew it. Oh, he's one of them. Well, we're doing right centre back anyway, Bozo.
Well, I know, but you
got 2 left-footed.
Yes,
like you.
Yep.
And
And I think Schär, I don't know what the consensus is with Newcastle fans, but I think Cher's been better than Botman.
Yeah.
I think Botman's been a quality signing, but I think Cher's been amazing. And I really liked him last season. And this season, obviously in a Newcastle that's just been revolutionised, he's looked really quality. And he's obviously that good that you're getting hay fever.
Yeah.
So
he scares me. He's that good.
Yeah.
Left centre back. Should we say it at the same time?
Yeah, because I think it's the same thing.
3, 2, 1.
Gabriel.
I couldn't think of anyone else to say it. Yeah, it's Gabriel.
Yeah, I tried to make a joke as well, but I thought, no, not worth it. It is Gabriel.
It's Gabriel. It just is Gabriel.
He is because this is the thing, right? You could easily have Saliba right centre back, but I also felt like Newcastle needed to be praised.
Yeah.
And out of both Gabriel and Saliba, I think Gabriel's had the better season.
Yep.
And I know you do too.
Yep.
But yeah, I think he has really flourished this season. Like you said, in the earlier video, that he has less of the stupid moments where
he's not a bozo.
Doesn't make mistake. Yeah, he doesn't make as many mistakes as he used to.
He's no longer a bozo. He's got a fresh cut. He's
his hairline's
dialed
back.
in. He's very much dialed in.
Yeah, exactly.
Left back.
This is where I think I've gone different from you. I don't know what you picked, but I think this is a shout
I
for
hope
me.
so, because I couldn't really think of anyone else. So you tell me who you put in.
I've got Andy Robertson.
Okay.
I actually think for Liverpool, I don't know. For me, there's no standout left back.
Yeah.
In the league, there's no standout, right? Like I think Trippier is a standout. I think you've even got another right back up. Like you could put Ben White there just based off his consistency.
Yep.
But for left back, for me, there's not many standouts.
United
United fans are going to want to say Luke Shaw, and I think Luke Shaw's all right.
Yeah.
For me, I actually put Luke Shaw in the same category as Mount. In my eyes, he's just not that great as what people make him out to be.
I 100% agree with that. I have gone Luke Shaw in mine.
Yeah,
but that's because there is no.
But I'm not disagreeing with that. Like Luke Shaw's probably the second.
There's no real standout.
But I think in a Liverpool team who at the start of the season was terrible.
Yeah.
I think Robertson has been their best player this season.
Yep.
And I know a couple of Liverpool fans will say the same thing.
Yep.
That Robertson was the player to kind of keep his form from last season.
Yep.
Yeah, and I just think he has been quality.
That's fair.
But yeah.
That's fair.
And now Liverpool are on the come up again. And
and he's fair enough.
So yeah.
I know I rate that because I really couldn't think of anyone else
Yeah.
other than Shaw. And it upsets me because I'm really realising just how many United players I have in this team. So anyway, moving swiftly on to centre mid / CDM /
Yeah, so
CAM.
I've got a 6, 8 and 10. Here.
I've got a 6
or kind
and
of
a
6
10.
and 2 8s.
I've got a 6 and a 10.
Okay. So do you want to do your 6 then? We'll do our 6.
Yeah. So I've got Casemiro.
Wow.
Yeah. I think for as reckless as he's been and as many games he's missed through fouls and whatnot, I think he has really stabilised Manchester United's midfield and just made them. What are you smiling at?
I was just surprised.
No, I just think he's come in and he's revolutionised. He's brought him up another level. He's a winner.
Yeah.
And there's no real 6 in the league because I did want to put a defensive player in. I didn't want 8 attacking players.
Yeah.
So I put Casemiro in. I could have put Partey in there.
That's the thing. I can name two 6s that are better than Casemiro.
Yeah, I could have put Partey.
Actually, I can also name another Brazilian number 6.
I could have put Rodri in there, but I don't know. I think Rodri's he always goes unnoticed. Casemiro, for what we've seen,
but the reason Casemiro doesn't go unnoticed is because United fans exist.
But it's also he has lifted him.
Yeah,
so
he has lifted him.
He does deserve his credit for.
But in terms of who has been the best player, for me, I think Rodri has been the best 6 so far. And I think he's topped so many defensive stats in terms of, I think there was a stat the other day that I saw that was like, I can't remember if it was tackles or not, or interceptions or something. It was one of those two. And he has the most in the league in either tackles or interceptions or something. Yeah. And you think of that and you think, okay, he's a quality 6, but you also think it's possession. It's possession 1, I think, is what the stat is.
Yeah.
And you think City have basically 70% possession in every single game. How is their 6 winning the ball the most out of any other 6 in the league?
You look at Rodri and he is a master of the positioning.
Yeah.
And just winning the second ball sort of thing and bouncing on a heavy touch. And what you'll see with him is he'll complete 800 passes per game.
Yeah, I think he's
obviously
top
that's
all
an
passing
exaggeration,
stats.
but he will get like 100 per game.
Yeah.
100 passes a game, like just about every game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
think
that is the City
like you
way.
said, he goes unnoticed, but I think he still is. I think he's been the best. I
That's
think
fair.
Partey is next, in my
Very
opinion.
fair. Have you got him in there?
No, I don't have him in it.
Okay. Yeah,
But then
Partey.
even then, I don't know. Casemiro for me is not even there. I
Who
think
was your other one?
third for me. I think Douglas Luiz is better than.
Yeah.
As-
Nah, you're waffling, bro. You're waffling, cuz.
He's a better Brazilian number 6.
Fucking put Fred in there, bro.
Fred again.
So what, you said you had an 8.
I do have an 8. So
What is it, Tielemans?
my 8. I forgot he existed. I have De Bruyne.
Okay.
I just think De Bruyne is
I did want to put...
it's De Bruyne at the end of
I
the day.
would have put De Bruyne in there if I didn't opt for a more defensive
But I want to
midfielder.
say, I really wanted to put Guimaraes in here, Bruno Guimaraes.
Yes, that was my
I
third
really,
option
really
as well.
wanted to put him in here, but I thought, I didn't know if he was more because he does play more of a 6, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because it's
is
like
kinda
it's
box to
like
box as well,
Bruno,
eh?
Joel Linton.
Joel Linton as well.
I don't even know who plays the other midfield for them. Willock when he was there.
No, Willock doesn't.
Who
even
got? Well,
play.
he doesn't play there
No.
anymore, does he? Either way, I think Bruno Guimaraes deserves some praise,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, he doesn't quite make this because De Bruyne just does exist in this league
He just-
still,
yeah.
and for as long as he exists, he will
And-
always hold a spot in
and-
this team. I think.
And the more we talk about it, the more I'm like, why did I put Casemiro in there? But no, I did want that defensive player. So,
Yeah.
But if I hadn't, I would definitely have De Bruyne
Yeah.
in there because it's Kevin De Bruyne
Yeah.
and he just needs to be in the conversation.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, you just got to let him talk.
yeah, let him talk. So you put him you put an 8 in there. I had a 10.
Yeah.
And it was Odegaard. I put Martin Odegaard.
An 8, you said.
No, well, he's as just
He's your other
the other
midfielder.
central
Your other
the other
midfielder.
midfielder.
Okay. All right.
And he's up there for player of the season
Yeah.
for me.
Okay.
Absolutely up there for player of the season. He's
Yeah.
just been incredible. He's done everything for us. You
Yeah,
see-
we just did our Arsenal player
you
ratings, did we?
see
And I kind of like
in the
kind of butchered
89th
his
minute,
rating.
we're 3-0 up, and he's tracking back to
Yeah.
to the fucking byline
yeah.
to tackle the player. It's just he's everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's incredible.
No, he's amazing.
He really is leading the team with his leadership.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're last.
No, I won't do my midfielder. I'll do my midfielder at the same time as you do your second striker. So do you want to
Okay.
move on to wingers? Which one?
Let's go left wing.
Left wing. My left wing, I think here is where
Have you differed? Have you differed?
well, slightly. I don't know. Compared to you, I haven't seen yours. But my left wing is, I think I could have gone Martinelli,
Mm-hmm.
but I've gone Rashford.
Yeah, I went Rashford.
Because Rashford, just this season, he's got his form back.
Yep.
And
He is
if it
playing-
wasn't for him, United would not be anywhere near what they're doing
He
right
is
now.
playing incredibly.
He
I
is.
can't lie. He's playing like one of the best.
He
in the world.
pulls out amazing goals
He's
every
very
now and then. Where
silky.
just outside the box, he just slots it bottom corner
Yeah.
every time. He's got that power shot, that kind of natural knuckle.
As he's kind of entering his prime,
Yeah.
he's really finding it. And if he can stay consistent, he'll be a world beater for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And I'm just sad that his poor form didn't continue for one more season because it was
Yeah.
so likely we could have got him.
Yeah, legit. And I was, even when he was in his worst form
Yeah.
of his career, I was like, bro, I'll have him.
Yeah. Oh
I'll
yeah.
have him in a heartbeat. He's
Yeah.
quick. He's
Yeah.
got a good mentality.
Yeah.
He's a PR merchant like Saka.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I think Rashford
Good
could.
connection
I
with the
think
fans,
Rashford could
so-
be a Man United fan for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
A Man United player for the
Player,
rest
yeah.
of his career.
Yeah, fair.
I think as long as his form continues, I don't see why he leaves United.
Yep.
And Rashford is the only player I'll give United for the season.
Yeah, fair.
So
Wait, you've got the only player. Is he your only United
he's my
player?
only United player. That's
See,
a little.
that's my fourth, which annoys me.
You got 4 United
yeah,
players.
see, that's why
Yeah, that's kind of
Shaw,
crazy.
Martinez, Casemiro, and Rashford. It's Don't talk to me about it. You rush me, right? You rush me.
Yeah, anyways.
Right wing, same time. 3, 2, 1.
Almiron.
Well, I mean, yeah, Saka.
It is Bukayo Saka.
It's
It is
Saka.
Starboy Saka.
Yep.
I don't know. There's not much you can
do you
say
even
about
need
him,
to say
really. You
anything
don't
about
need to say much because, well, I'm not even going to bother, actually. You can say a lot about him, but he's the best under 21s
be all
player
day.
of the entire season, but he's
the
also up
most
there
valuable
for...
under 21 player in the world.
Yeah.
He's the first player in the league to get 10 goals, 10 assists. And on the day he got 10 goals, 10 assists, he got 12 goals.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And he's England number 7.
he's England's number
We
7.
should be.
Well,
Anyways. Not yet, but
you
he
know
will
what? You know what? That's a fair point. He should be England's number
be.
7.
He should be. He was
But
in.
they can be like, oh, Jack, your calves are massive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
this number 7. Like he doesn't even start. But Saka is probably going to go on being number 25 or something for England,
Yeah.
which is just absolutely
Whatever.
outrageous.
Just make a name for himself in that number.
But he's also that nice guy who's going to be like,
So I'd be happy for him
whatever.
to stay at 17.
17.
17 is
It's
such a cool number.
Sanchez's
17 and
number,
19 are like the two numbers I get
Yeah.
creamy over.
Sanchez and Sandy Cazorla, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
So you want to say your midfielder first?
Oh yeah, I'll say my midfielder. So this is my number 10, and I think it's pretty obvious that it is Martin Odegaard.
It is Odegaard, okay. Yeah.
It is Martin Odegaard, and I think just in the ratings video, I did actually butcher him a little bit.
Yeah,
I
you gave him
think
like-
I only
you
gave
gave
him
him
like
a
an 8
6.
or 8.5 or something.
You gave him a 6. Go
Did not
find
give him
out
a
to see
6.
and go annoy him.
Oh yeah, I gave him a 4.5 for some reason. Just go and have a look at that video.
Go and just slate him in the comments.
But yeah, I think Odegaard, like you said, player of the season shouts easily.
Yeah.
And
He's up there.
It's actually kind of crazy. It is the two Norwegians up for the player of the
It's
season.
honestly
It's weird, huh?
like there's
when
probably
has there ever been a good
there's
Norwegian?
probably 2 good Norwegians in the
Yeah.
world right now.
Yeah,
And they're like
and they're both
two of the
tearing it
best
up
players
in
in the
the
world.
best league in the world.
they're 2 of the best players in the
Yeah,
world.
legit.
Um,
so
my
oh yeah, you're
so he wasn't a midfielder. I made 2 strikers up
Yeah.
top. So for the reason being, right, I didn't want to have one.
I think I know what
striker.
you're doing here.
I didn't want to have one striker and it just be the most obvious one on the team.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So
fair
I
enough.
wanted to give recognition to another player who's having a banging season, who would be going unnoticed right now.
Yeah.
And it's just Kane,
Yeah.
because he's having one of his best goal scoring seasons in ever.
Yeah.
Basically, he could beat his own records this season. Thankfully, it'll all mean nothing because Spurs are going to drop out of the top 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got Kane in there. He's just been really good and going under the radar because of our last pick, the robot, Erling Haaland.
Ivan Toney, the robot, because he has robots on betting sites, and that's how he gets his. Anyways, Erling Haaland, obviously, is the pick here.
Bro, he's got as we're recording this, he's got 8 goals in 2 games.
Yeah,
That's just like it's boring.
it is.
Like nobody asked.
It does get slightly
Like
boring.
nobody asked.
Yeah.
I'm waking up to my city mate message every 3 days. He's saying, "Oh, another hat trick for Haaland." I'm like, bro, I didn't ask. Like,
But it's like, it's not even like, oh, Haaland hat trick. It's like, oh, Haaland's on like
he's
another.
like, "Oh, how good's this kid?" I'm like, well,
Yeah.
nobody cares.
Yeah.
He's programmed that way.
Righto,
Like,
buddy.
of course, he's going to
Yeah.
be good. But yeah,
But-
he does round out the team.
Yeah.
The number 9, Erling Haaland.
Yeah. And to finish off the team, I didn't actually do this, but I thought, well, we need a manager, don't we?
Well,
So,
I mean-
but it was also the easiest decision of the lot.
Yeah.
Super Mick.
I said Grandpa.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay, righto, fair enough.
No, you know what? If we're looking past the traditional top 6, I do want to say De Zerbi.
Yeah.
De Zerbi. 'cause
Actually, that's a good point.
I think he will love it and he will deserve it. Because... Alright guys, it's just me today. Genuinely though.
that's your worst one, yeah.
Genuinely though. He has been really, really good, and he's got like 3 or 4 games in hand on those up in front of him.
Yeah, true.
And he
Yeah.
could bust into the
If
top 4.
Brighton pull off European football just in general, but also, I mean, they're still pushing for that 4th spot, aren't they? They're not out of that.
Yeah.
It's really them, Liverpool, Spurs
Yep.
for that 4th spot. Even possibly United if they don't get any more points for the next month.
So we'll say Arteta's our manager basically. He's my manager.
Yeah.
But De Zerbi is the
Yeah.
assistant manager.
And I would still say Arteta regardless of who wins the league.
Yeah.
I just
De
think
Zerbi's the
his
assistant
job is
manager.
better
Do you want
than...
to pick a few subs real quick?
Oh yeah, well maybe do 1 or 2 honourable mentions.
We got a bit of time, so
We
let's
do have
say
a bit of time.
Ivan
This was
Toney.
quick. I want to say Ivan Toney as well.
Ivan Toney.
I would say Kane if it wasn't Tony. I'll do one for
Well,
each.
I've got
each
Kane in
slot.
mind, so
Yeah, you've done Kane, and I want to say fair enough on Kane because if it wasn't for Haaland, everyone would be singing Kane's praises because just
Ivan Toney.
again has been able to produce an acceptable season for Spurs.
Acceptable. Yeah,
Really,
sick.
because fourth is like that's good honour.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for Kane, who knows where they'd be?
They'd be useless.
Yeah, which I don't like. Which is the same for
Kulusevski's been
United.
injured, so it's just
If
Kane's
it wasn't for Rashford, who knows where they'd be?
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I want to put Ben White in the subs.
Okay.
I want to say that. Let's pick 3 each, right?
Okay.
So what? I've already got Kane in my starting 11, so let's not count that.
Okay.
Let's pick 3 each that we haven't picked.
Okay. I want to do. Okay, so up front, Tony.
Tony. So you say Tony.
I'll say Tony. Well, we both say Tony.
Yep.
Midfield, Bruno G.
Okay.
For me.
Yep. I'm saying Ben White.
Yeah.
So for my defense.
For your defender. My defender.
I don't know who my midfielder would be, hey? Oh, no, because you put him in your team, so.
I want to say like Lewis Dunk. Because I think he just goes unrecognised. And especially
I did see, although he has given the most penalties away this season.
But I just think Brighton. I think Brighton need recognition.
Yeah, no, absolutely,
And
that's why I want De Zerbi as the assistant manager.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? Tony, Ben White, Bruno G.
Wait. So what are your subs?
Well,
Tony.
who do I reckon? Oh God, I don't even know. So I want Tony as well, right?
Yeah.
And
That's fine.
I want Ben White.
Yeah.
I know he's technically posted as a left back.
Yeah.
But I want Zinchenko as my midfielder. No, you know what? I'll say Partey.
Okay.
I'll say Partey.
All right. Fair enough. So I've got Tony, Bruno G. I'm going to stick with Lewis Dunk. Goalkeeper. I'm going to go something other than Pope as well, because I think Pope and Ramsdale are so close. So I don't think he's an honourable mention. I don't want to go De Gea because he's just a bit average. I actually don't even necessarily think he's that great.
You know what? There was Alisson, the stat I mentioned before. He's prevented 9 goals or something.
Oh yeah, prevented 9 more goals than he should have.
The second best was like 6, and then after that was Pickford on
Well,
3.
this is what I was going to say. I think Leno is my shout
Leno,
here. I think Bernd Leno is my shout here for Fulham, because I think both Fulham and Brighton need some recognition in this team.
Yep.
And so Lewis Dunk.
That's fair.
And Bernd Leno, because Bernd Leno, he has been pretty quality.
Yep.
At Fulham.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I might say Alisson purely because as much as Liverpool have kind of Van Dijk's fallen off a little bit, I think Alisson has still been an incredible sort of shot stopper and a good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I went Ben White in defence. I went Partey in midfield. Who am I going to striker? Who do I want up top? Not even striker, even a winger.
You said Tony.
Well, all right. So yeah, we'll both
I was just doing
Tony.
one from each kind of
We'll both
slot.
go Tony then. Yeah. Okay.
So a full 11 plus 4 subs, 1 from each thing.
Yep.
I'd say that was pretty good. We had a pretty varied team.
Yeah.
I think we kind of thought going into this that it'd be pretty similar, and I think it was actually. I think this is pretty good.
Obviously, so your best teams in there. Well, I picked 4 United players, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I also picked, I think, 3 Arsenal players.
Yeah.
And we picked a myriad of City players as well.
Yeah.
And then Newcastle. So they pretty much rounded it out.
Yeah, which I think's
They
fair.
carried us home.
Yeah.
And that's makes the team up.
So comment who you think has got the best team. Really.
Who do
you think? Because obviously, I mean, you covered a United fan base, so that you probably win it.
Just trying to bring
at the end of the day, yeah, exactly. But yeah, comment who you think has got the best team, but also what you would do to change it if we seriously got something wrong, or if there's a player that you just think deserves a little bit of recognition, maybe he deserves to be on that bench.
Yep.
But yeah. So that's our team of the season so far. So obviously there's only 10 games left, and that could change. Maybe.
I'd say
who
it's
knows?
liable to
Casemiro
change.
could go on and keep 10 clean sheets in the last.
He can only play 3 more games because
that's a good point.
Suspended for the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and we will see you
in future.
In the future.
In the future, because yes, as we mentioned, I will be away.
When Daniel's back in the country.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep up on all the socials.
Yes.
Because if you want to see his trip, all the different kind of cool stadiums he gets to go to, and
I'm doing heaps of stadium tours and everything. So
and
Yeah.
all sorts of reactions from games of all sorts, and just anything generally in football in the Premier League.
Yep.
So
Keep it locked here.
yeah,
TikTok, YouTube, Instagram,
Yep.
Twitter.
Yeah.
And all these will be available on Spotify, Apple Music.
yeah. These will go out as still podcasts on the Monday.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
So yeah. All right.
Easy. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.
See ya.